Okay, we're going to go through our code examples using common operations. So the first thing I want to show you is I actually developed this method called common operations, and I use arrays and I do some testing and I show you some stuff. So first, I log entering common operations. Notice I also log exit common operations. This way I know the boundaries of my method, and then what I do is I define a constant birds array using the array literal. Okay, I have a parrot, a lovebird, a finch, and a canary. I look at the birds to uppercase. I define another array literal. This time it's empty. It defines an array, and I log the birds array. And then for each bird in the birds array, I push the bird to uppercase in the birds upper array. So when I log the birds upper array, you should see the uppercase birds array. And also, if I do birds for each bird and I log the bird, then you'll see a list of those. So let's take a look to see whether we can see that. And I don't seem to have a browser up, so yeah, let me take a look at this. Okay, so here we are. We're entering common operations. That's not working. Okay, we enter common operations. Our birds array has these 4 elements in it. Our uppercase birds are uppercase, and then I use the for each, and I iterate through all the birds. And then I have a lowercase bird showing up. So what I do next is I map the birds to lowercase. Now notice my birds here have an uppercase. I'm going to call this camel case. No, it's not camel case, but it has an uppercase letter in the beginning of each string. And when I did uppercase, they all became uppercase. And now I'm doing lowercase. I'm mapping the birds, each bird in the birds array to lowercase. And I define the lowercase birds array. And then I log that. And that's why we saw the lowercase birds. So let's just go quickly take a look at that. Okay, so we had mixed case and we had uppercase, and then I did it to lowercase, and all the bird names were in lowercase. Okay, what else did I do here? I created an array called let's see. I created an array called stocks. And it has a name and the price, and there's a number of elements in the array. And so what I did is I took the stocks array and I mapped it. I mapped this each stock in the stocks array to a stock.price. So here's my prices. And so I logged the stocks, I logged the prices. Here's the stocks, here's the prices. So then what I did was I said filter the stocks array for the stocks where the price is less than 2. So it's basically saying give me a subset of the stock array elements where the price is less than 2, and I have these low prices and I log them. So when I log them, basically what I see in the array is those prices that are less than 2. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to work with some different data. I basically created another array called recent stocks. And one of them is named with IBM. The other one has a price. The other one has, AWS has a different price. And what I did was I did a check. I checked to see whether price was in the JSON object. So I'm checking to see whether price is in the stock object of the recent stocks, and I want every element in that array to have a price element, but they don't. So the first time it hits this particular JSON object, that test is false. So check prices winds up being false, and I log check prices and it logs false. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to find in the recent stocks the stock where the stock name is AWS. And I get that set of stocks and I log it. And basically it shows me that one item up here where the name is AWS. So if we look at the output that we're logging, it really shows, oh, my AWS stock is this. Okay, moving on, we introduce some car prices, and we aggregate the car prices by using a reduce. We say the total price is based on the numbers inside the array, and I take the total price, I set it equal to total price plus the number, and of course it's initialized with 0. So the car price total is logged here, and basically what we see is the car price total. Okay, and then we introduce my stocks. I have $34, $3, $12.50, and I say order those prices. So basically what I do is say take the my stocks array, sort it. Here's your sorting algorithm. It's A.price minus B.price, which is basically going to make sure that our output goes from small to large in price. And then you wind up with the sorted array you just log. And then we exit our common operations. So that's all we wanted to show you with some common operations is things you could do. The fat arrow operator is used for a lot of different anonymous functions, and basically you could do different types of things with your arrays using some of these techniques.